All right. So I said, um, do all burps smell like salami, or does does salami make your burp? Or did I somehow eat salami and I don't remember it? All right. So I just remember two things really weird. The worst thing about the bathrooms being right near the break room. Wait, actually, today's what's today? Today's March the 9th, 8th, 9th. I think it's the 9th. It's March 9th. And all right, anyways, yeah. So the worst part about the bathroom being, I'm trying to make sure my headphones, my mic is like out. Yeah. So the worst part about the bathroom being right next to the break room, or in the break room right there, like, is that when you go in there, like the bathroom's right there, so you just might go in there, they went in there, and you can kind of, you're not timing them, but if you're watching like an episode of a TV show, and they go in the break, in the lunch, into the bathroom, and then the show finishes, and as you're leaving, you see them come out, you're like, oh god, like, you know what I mean, like, it don't take a rocket scientist to start thinking about why they took so long to come out the bathroom. All right, so, but also, yeah, so two times, maybe three times, I went in the bathroom and I saw the weirdest thing. I walked into the bathroom, and I walked into the bathroom. Yeah, I walked to the bathroom, and whenever I stop talking like that, it's because something weird's happening, and I don't know if I should say it or not. Like like the same thing when you go. It's like my pet peeve when you go to stop, or even when you're driving and the person next to you is driving like the same exact speed as you, or when you get to the red light and they stop right next to you, like I don't know, I won't do that, but I'm all weird and nervous about everything. All right, so I went to the bathroom, and this guy was like, he was standing at the urinal, but he was standing so far away from it, like it. If you stand in front of the urinal and you took maybe like 4 or 5 steps back, like that's how far away he was standing from the urinal when I walked in there. And as soon as I saw him, I just turned around and left. I was like, I'm not standing next to you, dude, because there's only two urinals there. I'm like, the way he's standing off far back, you can clearly see him. Like, you can clearly look right. I was like, nope, no, thank you. I just turned right around and left. The second thing that was weird that I saw in the bathroom was, I was going to the bathroom. I walk over to the stall. I'm standing in the stall. This guy comes in the bathroom, and like immediately he's just like, you're supposed to go to the urinal, be standing in front of it, and then you start undoing your pants to go pee. He's like, the second he walks through the door, his pants are like open and everything. I turned my head and I was like, oh god. I was so confused. I was like, why do people use the bathroom like this? Why do you come into the bathroom with everything already open? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. And then the last weirdest thing I saw was, I walked to the bathroom and then I saw someone stand up completely, and you're like, what do you mean stand up completely? He was like crouched, like he's a tall guy. It's a tall guy, and when I walked to the bathroom, like he just like jumped up because he was like crouched in front of the stall, in front of the urinal. So I was like, so then I'm like, what could to this day, I still don't have any idea or hypothesis as to what in the world could have possibly been happening. Like, what was he doing? What was he thinking? Like, nothing. Like, I can't think of anything. Oh my goodness, I gotta go to the Wawa. Now, I'm already past it, so I don't think it's happening. Left lane must turn left. Alright, yeah. So I'm like, what in the world? Whew. What else? Oh, I didn't go to work yesterday because of the storm. Actually, the storm was on Wednesday, so everybody called out and wasn't there and all of that. But I didn't have work that day, so I was like, thank goodness. But when I looked outside and I saw that it was raining and snowing, and it rained first, and then the snow started falling on top of it. So like, let's just cover in the water to freeze it over. Like, so then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call out. So I called out for the next day, Thursday, which was yesterday, before I even saw the day. So then I called out, and I'm like, all right. So then during the day, since I'm out at home now, I look outside, and like the streets, like like basically clear. Like I just called out for nothing. But I was like, whatever. Like I already thought it. I was like, I need to call out. I need to not go. I turn so weird. I turn like when I go to turn, it's like I get pulled to the side of the car because I wait so long and I turn so sharp. Like it's almost like a 90-degree angle where I turn. But the reason why I do that is because the person that's next to me, they always like they're coming over too much. So I'm gonna go away from them and then turn. What am I gonna do when I get home? I'm gonna play video games. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. I'm gonna play it properly. Oh god, the light's gonna catch me. This is the first time I ever got stopped by this light. What the hell? Like, aren't the lights on timers or something? I think they are. Oh, the new car I'm looking at. The new car I'm looking at now, it's like every week I can put a new car. But the car I'm looking at right now is a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Preferably a 96 one, or 96, 97, and 8. Nothing before 96. The one before 96, like, looks all bug-eyed, but this light taking an hour. Did we just come down to a broken light? What is this? But everything is all... Oh. What was that? That was the longest light I ever saw in my life. That whole time I was talking, the light was red. And like, traffic just building up behind me. I was like a second away from driving through the light. That light is like... I can't imagine people getting tickets for crossing that light. Because that's the one light where it's like whatever something goes wrong is that light. Like I've never seen a light just say green and just stay green for like forever. But no, stay green for 3 days straight. That light stayed green for 3 days straight. And then the one across stayed red. So it's like everyone that would come there would come and stop, and the people that would, or just fly through it because they would know it's not working. Then someone else would come and otherwise just go right through it. What else? I didn't do anything today. Today was garbage. Today was straight dog. No, that's gonna say. I can't think of anything. Like, I can't think of nothing. Oh, yeah, 3000 GT, but I already said that. I think this is the, like, it's getting kind of warm. I say that much. It's getting kind of warm, but it was also freezing this morning, so you can't really say that. Whoa, there's a car in front of me with like hot tar in it, and it's like the smoke is all coming back, and everyone's trying to like flying around it and stuff. I'm like, I can smell it. When people drive really close behind me, I get so angry. There's a truck that's driving behind me just now, and I'm just like looking at him through the rearview mirror, like there's no signal besides me sticking my hand out the window or something to tell him to get away from me. Why are you driving so close? He's like we're going like maybe like 30 miles an hour, and he's like maybe an inch behind me. I was like, if I stop at all, you're gonna hit me. Oh yeah. There's something. When I was at work just now, and the customer came in. The customer came in and like they weren't making eye contact with me the whole time. So then I'm like, I guess, but it was a girl. So that she came in and she was like, she was getting something, and like she was like, oh, cause someone like, it looked like she didn't want me to help her. She wanted someone else to help her. But I'm like, oh, whatever. I guess she'll just wait there. And then as I keep looking at her, I'm like, this person reminds. The tar truck is just like sitting in the middle of the intersection. I don't understand what he's doing. What in God's name? What's happening here? His truck is like all smashed up. I didn't even notice. The side of the car is like all banged up. I wonder what the front looks like. Oh yes, she came in and like she's like trying to get somebody else to help her. It finally ends up that I help her. I go and bring the stuff, and I bring it to her. She won't make eye contact with me. And then I'm calling her to come and sign the paper, and I don't know. It was just so weird. It was so weird, and the more I think about it, the weirder it was. But then I was like, she looked familiar, and then I was like, hold up, and she reminded me of this girl that I used to go to school with, named Victoria. I was like, the reason why I could say her name because that was when I was in 9th grade. Like, that was like 10 years ago. That's 10 years ago, and then I don't even think it was her. But when as soon as I gave her the bag, she wasn't talking. Like, I was trying to hear her voice. She wasn't talking. She made like a noise, and then she picked the bag up, and then as soon as she got the bag, she turned around and started to leave. And then I'm telling her to come sign the paper, and it's like she was like trying to get out. Like, I don't know if she was rushing to go watch anime or what, but she was like, I gotta get out of here. So then I finally get to her because she has to sign the paper. She signs the paper, and like she signs it so squiggly that I can't read what she wrote. But it even looks like the girl's name. So now I'm like, did I just like bump into someone that I remember from like that long ago? But I was like, that couldn't have been her. But now that's the thing I'm thinking about right now is whether or not that was her. But that happens a lot. If you see somebody that looks familiar, but most of the time when I go and ask them, it's not the same person. That's why they didn't say anything. So yeah, that's the end of this one. Peace out. People that itch and scratch the itches, and people that are overweight are selfish. That's not me. I didn't say any of that stuff. But there was a comedian guy that said that, and when he said it, like at first I was like, what? Like, I was so confused when he said it. But he was like, is that police? I'm leaving work right now, and I actually have to stop at the store. I'm not gonna get gas though. I'm just gonna use the machine. Is that police? Like, I never saw it before. It's a regular, like a little van thing, but yeah. It's like a little van thing, but it's like a little van, but the back lights were flashing red and blue. I wonder if it sounds like I'm going fast. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the comedian guy, he said people that itch, like if you see someone itching and they're scratching, and just scratch, and they're in public and they're doing that and it's really just scratching, the person's selfish. And people that are overweight, he said those people are selfish too. And I was like, that makes no sense. I was like, that makes no. If a cop was behind me just now, I would have got a ticket. I waited until I was in the intersection to turn my blinkers on, but no one's behind me. I completely forgot. I almost went straight. Yeah. So yeah, and then I was like, that makes no sense. What are you talking about? He was saying, he's like, if someone's out in public and they're itching and they're like, I need this, I don't care, I have to do this, and then just scratching. Like, that's the same thing they'll say about money or anything. They'll be like, oh, I can give you some, but I need this, and it feels good. Like, having this money feels good. So I don't know. It's like my windows are they're not foggy, they're dirty. I don't know. But it's just the left one. For some reason, all the other ones don't look like that. It looks like something was sprayed in the window. But my mom was driving it. It looked like she sprayed something and tried to like clean the window off, and it just made the window dirty. Oh yeah, so yesterday I was playing video games. I don't know, I hate saying video games, I keep saying it. Yesterday I was playing games. Yeah, I was playing some games, and there was this little kid, and for some reason, every time he would talk, I was like, I would think of something to say, and then I was like, hold up, and then I asked him, I was like, how old are you? And from when I said it, when I asked him his age, it was like he was annoyed, and I was like, why he not answering me? But then I was like, do you get, do people ask you that a lot? And he was like, all the time. He was like, every time I say anything, they ask me how old I am. And no one ever asks me how old I am. But I don't know if people assume that I'm younger than I am or older than I am. Probably younger, right? Like I wonder how old people that are watching this think I am. Dead silence. Oh yeah. What else? I was thinking of something. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say something and I forgot. No, not the screening thing. Jeez, what was I about to say? I can't even remember, man. It's like I was taking notes. I didn't know today was Saturday. You better not jump in front of me. Just gonna hear silence. Actually, I was gonna turn this off when I walk into the store, but I might as well just leave it on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be saying anything because the store is always crowded. I wonder if you can hear the person's music that's next to me. Yeah, I wonder if they can hear the music next to me. I don't know if I'll get a copyright strike. There's this guy on YouTube, and he was skateboarding. As he's skateboarding down the street, he goes by this guy with like a speaker, or like I think the store had like music playing, and the music was playing out into the street, and he's like walking and he's doing like a vlog thing, and then you can hear the music for a second, and then he just starts like yelling and running, like yelling and running really fast, and then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like what? Like what in the world is he doing? And then he's walking with someone. So he's walking with the girl and he's talking and he's like da 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 da. And then all of a sudden he's just like so he's just running like something's about to attack him. And then the girl, like I'm just looking at her, like her face, she's like what the hell is going on? She's like laughing but like confused. Like I can't imagine what I would be thinking if I was walking with someone that just started running. But she eventually jogged to catch up to him. And then she told him, but I was like, for the moment when he was running towards it, I was so confused. Like, cause he didn't say anything until the end. So I was like, what? Or he didn't cut it out or anything. He could have he edits the videos. Like, I don't edit any of these. So that's when I go into the store right now, I was gonna stop it and then start it, but I don't want cause I number these based on how many clips I have. So if I stop it and then start it, I might not remember that there's two that are the same thing. I'm pulling into the store now. There's always homeless people outside of the store, and I don't know where to park. I'm gonna leave my car right here. I always leave my car here. I know I'm not supposed to, but whatever. Guess I'm gonna, cause someone's right behind me. If no one's behind me, I would do it. I'm gonna block. No. I'm gonna block the back door. I hate when people say they don't like parallel parking, but I think that the driving test should make you park in like a store, like a parking lot, because for some reason that's harder for me than parallel parking. Because like you can't see anything. You can't see jack squat. Like I mean, like when you're coming out, because the cars on your left and your right are blocking your view, so you're just like looking out the back windows to see where you're going. Okay, let's go in this store. Let's see how fast I can go in there. I wonder if I hear a funny conversation. But yeah, I don't like that when I go in there. There's like, for some reason, there's homeless people sitting like right outside the place. I gave them money before. But like, I don't have money for you right now. I'm saving up to get a vehicle. Or a bike. I want a motorcycle. I really do. Even though I know they're dangerous, I still want one because they're so cheap. Like I wouldn't get one for like 20,000, but like for 5,000, not even 5,000, for like 1,000, yeah. I wouldn't get a motorcycle for more than 2,000. Anything over 2,000, no. I think the part I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I'm about to get straight silence. Nothing. I literally said nothing. I walked in there and came right out. Just someone next to me. I parked crooked. I parked crazy crooked. I'm in a spot. Yeah, I just realized I think the homeless people are outside the store because there's an ATM in there. Turn the car on. Yeah, I think they're in there because there's an ATM outside. So it's the best place, right? Because when I came there and I gave them the money, it was because I just took the money out from the ATM. So I was like, well, I'm already taking money out. I might as well give them something. I gave him a 10. I gave him a 10 that time and then a 20 the other time. I don't know why. I don't know why I give him so much money. Mustangs. And I really don't want a Mustang. But I really don't want one. I don't know why. Like, no, I see them so much. That's why. I see them so much, and it's the same thing as an iPhone. It's only new while it's new, and then right after you got the old one. So unless you go straight for like a classic or something, then you're just racing. So you know what I mean? So let's say you get like the 2017. I mean, it's 2018 now, but let's say you get like the 2018 one. In 2020, no one's gonna care. Like, you have an old car now. Or maybe not that, but maybe just like the following year. When you get something the very next year, it's just not the new one anymore. It's not the new one. That's the 1 year old one. So you had money, but now you don't, or something. I don't know, that's what people think when they see it. Same thing with like I don't think anyone watching my channel likes cars. You hear that wind? I wonder what it sounds like on the video. I'm going almost 60. What's the speed limit? I don't see a sign. I don't see a sign, so I'm guessing it's still 60. No, this ain't a highway. Yeah. What was I saying? No, the 60. Oh yeah, my channel. The videos, right? So I was looking at how many I uploaded, and I think when I checked, I was at 26, and I was like, that's exactly what I wanted. I want the videos to be like in here, and I thought the car was in park. It felt like nothing was on. It felt like the engine was off and everything. Yeah, I said I want the numbers to be really high. So like if you look at the last video, then you'll see that one had 5. I usually, for some reason I didn't notice, I don't ever get 5 because usually there's a day that I miss or I didn't do one. Like for example, just now when I was going to go to use the ATM at the Wawa, I wasn't gonna do one today. 'Cause I was like, I don't want to do it till the Wawa. I don't want to do it from the Wawa to the house because then that would shorten the time. But I was like, yeah, I forgot. I could just go in there and it would be silent. So now you guys got well, I think it was like maybe like 4 minutes, 5 minutes tops that I was in there. Yeah. So I was like, the funny thing, the thing that would be funny that I want to see is, I want to see the person that somehow stumbles onto my channel on like, even this one, or even like episode 100, and they're like, what is this? And then, but you know what I mean? Like they stumble on it and they're so confused. But yeah, that'd be cool though, cause it'd be cool if my fingernails all janked up. They got stuck on my shirt, and I'm trying to fix it. So yeah. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I get to 100. When I get to 100, then I want to see how many views I have, because sometimes these don't get any views, but other times you'll just like randomly see an episode where there's like 6 views on it, or like 8. Like the day I upload, like I'll upload one time and it was like 8 views immediately. So I was like, obviously those people probably aren't staying and watching it, but just them clicking it, I was like they heard it. Like I just want to reach more. Like I have a giant web of content, so people can hear those. This guy better not. You're stuck there, kid. You're stuck there. He's coming our way. I thought he was going to go. I thought he was trying to go right in front of me and like right. What is it? Adjacent? Adjacent. Beside, parallel is next to you. Adjacent is directly across. Yeah, he's trying to go adjacent. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's where Jason's name comes from, because Jason stabs across. My fingernail is like broken like hell. I don't even want to try and crack it off. And here goes the end of this boring one. This probably was the most boring one. When I have my thoughts now, I'm gonna try to keep them down, because there be sometimes I'll think of something that's really, like, I really want to talk about it, and then when I'm leaving work, it was like maybe 4 hours ago, and I forget completely what I was saying. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm taking notes. But peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Bum ba dum bum bum. Oh God. Okay. I'm trying to come out in the bus. I didn't see the bus there. Oh yeah, Jesus. So I wrote down. I remember before when I first started this, I always said that I didn't want to do notes and stuff. But then, if you obviously heard the last one, that last one I did was so many pauses. I completely ran out of stuff to say and everything. So I was thinking of stuff to write down all day, and I came up like every 3 seconds, something would pop up in my head, and then I would write it down. And the thing is when I have these, I'm thinking of like crazy stuff to write down, I won't put it out there. I wish I could just stop what I'm doing and just start like doing like recording some audio or something for it. But I can't. So then at least I write them. I hate that noise I do whenever I get tongue tied. But I wish I could just do it then. But even now, at least I wrote them down. So today, I did it again. So it's gonna be like, if I become a famous YouTuber, that'll be my catchphrase or something. Some spit sound noise. I'm literally gonna stop doing that. Like I'm not gonna do it anymore. That was the last time you ever hear me make that noise. I was trying to figure out what YouTube habit could I have that'll come back to bite me, and there it goes right there, that thing. But today at work was fine. Nothing interesting happened except the second. No. Let me start from the beginning. This morning, it's not from yesterday. Yesterday at night, I went to sleep. I usually go to bed at like 10. Like I don't mean I go to my bed at 10. I mean I'm in bed at like 9. Like at 9 o'clock I'm in bed, and then by like 9:30 I'm out. Like I'm asleep. I don't even see 10 o'clock 90% of the time. But yesterday I went to sleep. I was in bed at maybe like 8 because I was just bored. So let me just go to sleep. I go upstairs to go to bed, and I'm laying down. It's like 8:15, and I'm super tired, and then I fall asleep. That car looks so cool. The car had all these designs all over it. I go to sleep at like maybe, I fall asleep at like maybe 8:24, like 8:30 at the latest. And then this morning I wake up at like, usually I wake up before my alarm. Like my alarm never catches me. But today I woke up and the alarm caught me. I wonder if you can hear this. I always say that I don't listen to the podcast or the vlog or anything to be able to tell you, to be like, oh, you can hear that noise. The person behind me is driving real creepy. Like they'll drive and then they'll stop because they think I'm about to stop. But I'm like, if you're going to drive crazy, just go around. I don't understand why you're driving next to me or behind me. I mean, just go around. You sick bastard. All right, so I wake up this morning, and usually I don't think I ever hear my alarm. I always wake up before my alarm goes off. Today though, I wake up from the alarm. The alarm wakes me up, and I'm like, yo, why am I so tired? Like, if the alarm wakes me up, that means I'm tired. Because I usually wake up before it. I saw the alarm, I'm like, oh man, I could have been late if this alarm wasn't here. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so sleepy, but I went to sleep so early, and I'm like more tired than usual. I come outside, and then like I didn't notice until like I was at work already. But I was like, am I here too early? Because I didn't see anyone, like nobody. I didn't see not a single coworker. I'm like, wow. And then I turned the radio on, and the guy's like, the time went forward an hour. So I'm outside behind the building when I hear this, and I look up at the sky, and like I never saw the moon out, but today when I was at work, I saw the moon out and everything. But then it doesn't make any sense because he said that the time went forward an hour, which would mean that it's later than usual, right? Or no. The time went forward an hour, which means it's the same time, but it just says an hour forward. So tomorrow I'll see it, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like you're not gonna get any benefit from it. Like right now it says that it's 2:30, but in reality it's 1:30, right? I feel stupid. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? But yes, I'm now I'm confused because did I wake up an hour later and I'm tired, or did I wake up no, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe the daylight's the time going forward an hour happened when I was already awake, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense either. But what time does the time go forward? Is it 12? Like 12 at midnight, it jumps forward that hour? I never could catch this light. Oh my goodness. One day I'm gonna have my Supra or my Mustang or my 3000 GT, and I'm gonna fly and catch this light. I always get like right to the edge of the block when it's turning yellow. People must wonder why I never go into the left lane to make this turn. Because if someone was like a hyperactive person, if the two hyperactive people go in, the person on the left will go first. But me, I don't want to go first because I don't want the person to come out beside me if I'm already going and come really close to my car while I'm turning. Okay, so I came to work, and then no one was there. I was the only person that was in the, like, no, I was the only person in the building after maybe like 30 minutes. And then another coworker came, and it was just me and him. So it was supposed to be 9 of us. So 9 people worth of work. 2 people were there. I was like, is there some type of strike going on or something? Like, I was so confused. I was like no one. Like, if he didn't show up, I'd have been the only person up there. And I was like, yeah, there we go. No one comes up there. Like, we're the only people over there. That's it. Whatever. Which is so crazy. But I was thinking of this. So when I was towards the end of the day, and because it wasn't that bad, because I remembered while I was there that today's Sunday, and on Sunday it's like Sunday is the slowest day out of the week when we're working there. So I was like, all right, so at least they all didn't show up on a Sunday, which is good. But there's this guy at work, right? And whenever I see him, I always remember this thing. I always remember that it's that. Wait. What did I wrote it down. What did I say? Oh, I said it's so strange. No. Let me say the other part. No, this part. No, the other part. So I was like, there's something worse. Like, okay, here are 2 things. If people, I don't know why, there's this thing going on where people are like, why does the person just honk at me? I don't know you. But yeah, there's this thing going on where people are like, oh, girls, they have to wear makeup, and society tells girls to wear makeup. And I'm like, what? Like that makes what? That makes no sense to me. Like, if you're a girl and you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear it. I don't understand. I've never saw a girl outside and said, man, this girl needs to wear more makeup, or man, I wish she had makeup on. Like, what the heck are they? I think people putting up signs, but I don't know if they were like, it's a lost dog. I hope it's a dog and not a person. But yeah, so yeah, it's the makeup thing. It's like, I never understood how people say that, or what in the world they're talking about when they say that. Because if a girl is ugly, or I don't know, now people can say, oh, you think people can be ugly? Like, no. If you're a girl and you think you're ugly, you can put makeup on and bump up your number somewhat, and depending on how you do the makeup, but you can bump that number up. Like, you can be a pretty ugly girl and bump that number up significantly with makeup. If you're a guy and what the hell is going on? I'm like, what the hell am I hearing? Yeah, but if you're a guy and you're ugly, you're just ugly. Yeah, that's your thing. If you're a guy and you're a 3 out of 10, you're a 3 out of 10. You can wash your face and get a haircut, or do something with your hair. That's it though. There ain't no, you can't, if a guy can't put makeup on and be like, oh, look at me, look at my eyeliner and everything, don't I look nice? Like, no, nobody wants to hear it. Like, if you're an ugly boy, that's it. But I was thinking, you know what's worse? So it goes, there's something worse than being an ugly guy that can't put makeup on, and it's if you're a girl that looks like a guy. So, like, I don't mean like a girl that's like a, what is it? Here we go. I don't know is it a tomboy or a tomgirl? Which one is a girl that dresses like a guy? I think that's a tomboy, right? I'm pretty sure it's a tomboy. But yeah, if you're a tomboy, now I'm like saying it over. I got no confidence in the words. Yeah, if you're a tomboy that looks like a guy, that's fine, because then that's what you're going for. But I mean, if you're a girly girl and you have manly features, it's like, Jesus. Because if you want to be, now if you're girly, you look like a guy looking girl. I don't know, like, I don't know why that popped up in my head. Like, I was like, or even like if you're a guy that looks girly, like you have like feminine, then that's a girl. If you're a guy that has feminine features, then if you want to be the tough guy with muscles and everything, no one's gonna buy it. Like, that's what I mean. Or if you're like a girly girl, but you like have manly features. No one's gonna buy it. Like I don't know. I never thought of that struggle. So there's a struggle besides just being ugly. I don't know. Not saying ugly. Like I don't know. This was like the if any video was gonna get me a bunch of comments about people complaining, it would be this one. Yeah, it would be this one, 100%. If I was gonna get a video with some comments in it, there'll be some who's gal commenting on this video. I hate when I come to a light and then it's like the second I take my phone up, the light changes. Like, let me change my song. But yeah, now I'm like, I don't want to switch the topic thing up because I'm literally at the part where I usually stop. What the heck is this person doing? They like come slow to the intersection and then go. Oh yeah, but I have to go and buy batteries, but I'm not doing it today. So if I was going to buy the batteries, then you guys, this will drag on longer. But this is the part where we stop here. So peace. Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Don't you hate when you say something and then immediately something happens that makes you contradict what you just said? So like, let me give you an example. So like, you'll be like, man, I really changed. I don't get mad anymore. Or you'll say something like, oh man, I always wake up, I'm always on time to go to school, or I'm always on time to go to work, always on time to do this or that. Like, you know, I haven't been late in a long time. And then the second you say it, you basically just jinxed yourself, and then you end up, the very next opportunity, jeez, some guy just like drove across the street, but I didn't even know there was a way to get across right there. Yeah, so and then you immediately do the opposite of what you just said that you don't do. That's the worst thing in the world. Okay, so welcome to today's podcast. This is the Friday podcast, even though it's not Friday, but it's my Friday. And I never said that before. I never said that this is the end of the podcast week is the day I go off, and then I upload the next day or the day after. It doesn't really matter. I don't record anything for those 2 days. And just now, this one's going to actually be shorter than the other ones because I started this one when I was already driving. Because I finally fixed the front of my car with zip ties. Because my car is really low to the ground. And I think that when I was younger, I think that was really cool. But I didn't realize there's so many potholes and stuff on the ground. And when your car is low to the ground and you go over a pothole, the wheel goes in the pothole and the other parts of your car, the metal parts, just scrape the ground. And that's what happened. I was going and... No, actually, when I was going down a hill. And for some reason, on that street, the hill turns into, like, it comes down and then goes into the street, into the intersection, at, like, maybe, 70-degree angle. Like, it's a steep incline. So when I was coming down the hill, the front of my car hit the ground. Like, you know what I mean? So I was coming down, and I usually come down, and then, like, you have to, like, veer off to the right and then go around so that, you know what I mean? So you come down sideways. But I came down straight, and if you come down straight, you'll hit the ground. Or my car hits the ground, and I hit it, and it cracked the front of the car. And it was, like, the part that I cracked is, like, a vent down there. So when I cracked it, I cracked one of the vents, and it was, so it was just hanging down there. It was hanging down there for maybe, like, since the summer. So and it's March. So I've been like that for a while, and I finally fixed it. I mean, right now there's like plastic sticking out after I fixed it. But once I get home, I'll cut the plastic tips off, and you'll be able to see it anymore. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to find my look at my notes and think of things to say. But I couldn't do that before I started driving because I was late. I was late leaving. I was trying to hurry up. So where is my note thing? This is riveting. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. What? I'm looking at my thing and. Oh yeah, my sister. She went to I didn't remember. I didn't remember because it had nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna see any pictures. She's not gonna have any interesting story. But she went to Canada over the weekend. And I was like, that's what I wanted. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I want to go places randomly for short amounts of time, and then, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because I just realized that, like, my thing, like, my, what is it called? My, not trick. I don't know, but my thing is, when I meet new people, that's like the ideal time, like, that, you know what I mean? Because the person doesn't know anything about you, and for some reason, when people see me for the first time, they're like so confused, because, like, I'm not, I don't want to brag, but I'm not buff, but I'm kind of muscly. I used to lift weights and exercise and everything, like, every day, and I don't do it anymore. I'm a nerd now, but it never like completely went away. So I'm kind of like, I look like I can lift some weights, basically, and but then you see that, and then but then you hear me talk or hear what I'm talking about, and I'm talking about, like, sciencey stuff, and I don't know, like nerdy stuff and anime and stuff, and then people are like, I don't know, they're usually two things, like, right off the bat. I feel like when people see me, there's two things and there's nothing else. Like, there is no in between. It's either the person sees me and I'm talking about what? The light was yellow when I went through. All right. Yeah. Usually, I didn't pause for my turn, but usually when girls see me, like, this time to talk to a girl now. All right, let's see that part. Um, for some reason, the way my powers work, like, there's like some people have, like, oh, their angles and this, but the steering wheel's shaking. I had to slow down. Yeah, the way my powers work is the moment that I see the person, for some reason, there's some people be like, oh, it's love at first sight, or this or that, whatever it is, it for that thing when you see somebody and the person's like, oh, you know the person likes you or something. Something's going on there. It's like that happens to me so much. That happens so much, and nothing happens after that. Because in my thinking, I'm thinking, if I literally, because I'm thinking it, and I think the person's thinking it, but I'm like, if you say it and you're wrong, it's like you're stuck with that person, with that awkward thing that you just said, for, you know what I mean, forever. And you could be like, oh, well, you guys can, like, go around it and still be friends. Like, yeah, you'll be friends and with the person knowing, or that you did that thing. Like, I don't know. To me, I'd rather not even try it. But if I was traveling, or I went somewhere, or if I just go somewhere that I'd never go again, the second I see someone and they do that, they give me the look or whatever, I would immediately pounce on it, because I'll be leaving. You know what I mean? That's why I really want to travel. I want to travel and, like, just do whatever. Like, cause right now, if you, like, go and, like, oh, I'm gonna say this or do this, or I want to go somewhere and pretend I have a British accent or some type of accent, like, or just, I don't know, like, I'm some guy that keeps talking about bicycles or something. Like, just pick a weird thing that you always talk about. And the person's like, dang, this guy, he always talking about this or that. The person behind me is driving so fast. Like, every time I slow down for, like, at all, the person like gains like 10 feet on me. I wish there was a reverse honk. Like, hey, get away from me. My cup's gonna fall. No, it's not. Yeah, I ordered that's like, you guys, no one on this thing ever saw me, and I was thinking that when I play games, that I live stream and stuff, that I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm nothing to talk about. But why does the car feel so wobbly? Is the street wobbly, or is that me? Like, if this was a bike and it was feeling like this, I would feel so weird. But anyway, I was saying, these guys don't know what I look like or anything, but I was like, I have hair. I guess I'll say that much. I have hair. My hair reaches, like, about to my back. I'm gonna say my neck, but I was like, that's not long. But it reaches, like, yeah. If my hair is out, and it's the back of my hair, it touches the back of my back. And but it's not all the way down. It's like maybe like an inch into my back, an inch down of my back from off my head. But yeah, And I was saying, I was like, if YouTubers, I don't know why people do this. People say that if YouTubers use their YouTube to meet people, it's like, oh, they're using their fan. I'm like, what? Doesn't make any sense. If anyone talks to anybody, it's because they're a fan of you. If you see somebody on the street and you guys are talking and the person like, oh, I like this person, is that person not your fan? I don't know. I never understood that. I don't know why. I don't know why I waited to just now. It just popped up in my head. But that I always remember hearing that. But I'm always just like, what if my use? I mean, that'd be the most random thing in the world. Why did my mom just text me and I'm driving? Yeah, I was like, that'd be the most random thing in the world if somehow some girl ended up on my YouTube channel and was like, oh, this guy's interesting, and started talking to me, and I'm like, oh, this girl's interesting, and then somehow me and this girl are talking from my YouTube channel, and people were like, oh, that person's a fan, and he's, I would be like, what? Like, what? Like, I would, like, but no one ever did that before. I don't know. Maybe because it's usually like big giant YouTubers. I've seen a lot of kids walking around. It is Monday. I forgot this is the end of the podcast thing. I usually remember that. Usually at the end I start thinking of things to say, but too bad for you guys. Peace. I said peace and I didn't have my hand on the stop button. All right, let's do over. 3, 2, 1, peace.